Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso on SABC3 live, large and in charge on this Tuesday morning. Of course, big news reverberating throughout the footballing world is the fact that yesterday the best FIFA Football Awards took place in London, England. And of course, among the World 11 side being chosen, there were also great awards given out. One which ended a 10-year reign between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi when Luka Modric won Men's Player of the Year. Ashfak Mohamed is here to help me unpack it.
Round of applause for Luka
Modric. Luka Modric, what a player.
What a player.
What a player.
He's that old style number 10s.
You know what I mean?
You know, he's so creative. He drives the team forward. He can score goals from distance, as we saw in the World Cup as well. Just a wonderful leader, captain of the team. Great stuff from him.
And just always so incredibly able to hold on to the ball. He hardly ever loses the ball.
The way he's able to spray the ball around, you know, get guys into space behind the defenders, chips over the top, passes along the ground. He's a great player. Although for me, I still think, this is not biased now, Ronaldo should have won it.
Oh, I just think word.
The man...
He wasn't even at the
awards. Yes. That is why he wasn't at the awards. I agree with him. I also wouldn't have gone. The man is the best player in the world, bar none. I think everybody agrees on that. Yes, Modric won the World Cup, Champions League. He won the UEFA Player of the Year award as well, and a few others as well. So he had a great year. But as a player only, I think Ronaldo is more than him.
I'm sure you'd agree that it's very difficult then to judge it on that basis, given what Cristiano Ronaldo does on the field.
And Portugal lost in the last 16 of the World Cup, so that's being held against him. He didn't score in the semi and the final of the Champions League. That's being held against. I mean, how many more goals must this guy score? He didn't even win the goal of the year.
He's been winning Ballon d'Or, FIFA Best Player for the past couple of years. And then of course let's not forget Mo Salah, who was also nominated there. He had a great season for Liverpool, leading them or helping them to the Champions League final. Of course, he got an award on that evening. We'll talk about it in a second. If we move on then over to one of the other categories, which was Coach of the Year, which was competed for by Didier Deschamps, Zlatko Dalic, who led Croatia to the finals of the World Cup, and Zinedine Zidane, who won his third straight UEFA Champions League. That honor went to Didier Deschamps, who won the World Cup twice. Once as a player, once as a coach. Would you say deserving
20 years apart, fantastic achievement, well deserved. This time, I agree, Kat. I mean, winning the World Cup is the ultimate, and this man has done it now twice as a player and as a coach. Zidane, unlucky. I mean, you win 3 Champions Leagues in a row. And he's still the winning coach of the year.
Hey, it's going to France. It's a French thing now.
Yes. Cool. And I mean, Zidane was graceful. He hugged the man. He's former captain of the 98 team as well.
Absolutely.
So, so wonderful. And Arsene Wenger, your former manager there, he gave over the award, so nice French connection.
Absolutely. Other awards on the evening, the Best Goalkeeper award went to Belgium and Real Madrid's Thibaut Courtois.
Although not making the team of the year.
We'll talk about that. Hold back on the sauce, man. Hold back on the sauce. He's done well for them. Of course, he won the Golden Glove award at the World Cup. The Best FIFA Women's Player went to Brazil's Marta, who had a very emotional speech to give. Unbelievable. She is the greatest of all time in terms of the footballing world. A big congratulations to her as well. And then comes the highly contentious FIFA World 11 team that was chosen. And I'll read the names to you and see if you have any of your favorite players missing. There they are. You see them: David De Gea, Dani Alves, Rafael Varane, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Modric, N'Golo Kante, Eden Hazard, Kylian Mbappe, and Ronaldo.
Where's Mo Salah? Where's Mo Salah? I mean, Mo Salah gets goal of the year.
And of course, Messi. I can't forget Messi.
Yeah, no, of course, Messi as well. But Mo Salah gets goal of the year for one of his, probably not his best goals. It was a great goal, but I think he scored better himself. But he doesn't make World Team of the Year. Thibaut Courtois gets Goalkeeper of the Year, but he doesn't make World Team of the Year. David De Gea makes it. Dani Alves didn't make it to the World Cup, but he's the right back for the World Team.
Question now is, because the Mo Salah thing is a big debate. Who would you have removed from that World 11 in order to accommodate Mo Salah?
For me personally, Eden Hazard. But he had a great World Cup, so that is why they pushed. But I mean, if you had to weigh up the two, you can't drop Messi, you can't drop Ronaldo, you can't drop Kylian Mbappe. You've got to make space for Mo Salah. Mo Salah, Mo Salah.
Oh, get out of here. When you start singing those songs, I know where your loyalty lies. All right, but I think all in all, the footballing world will continue to chat about this, controversially or not so, on social media. but a great night to celebrate the best world footballers out there who've given us months and months of entertainment.
Goal of the year as well should have been between Bale and Ronaldo. The bicycle
are we on that now? Mo Salah got a award, man. Ashfak, thanks very much.
Thanks,
Let us know your thoughts on the best FIFA World Footballer awards that took place yesterday. What you think of the World 11 as well.